Hey world, 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by me and sponsored by happy customers. Happy customers keeps your customers happy. Now, happy customers is called as happy world. Happy world keeps your world happy. I am Deepak here, and my life is beautiful. I stay on top of it because I work as worship. Imagination is an amazing blessing of life onto human beings. Only human beings can imagine, and out of those, very few people can imagine creatively. And out of that very few can imagine creatively and can come up with an idea, and an idea can change a world. And we have seen the world changing because time and again human beings have come with some amazing, outstanding, crazy ideas, and that has changed the world. As recent as mobiles, the way it has changed the world, the way we live, almost the whole life is on the fingertips in one hand. The whole life, whole world is on our hand. Ideas change the world, ideas rule the world. Not everybody can have ideas, but I also have seen a lot of people have a lot of ideas. Then why is it so many people? And as you listen to me, and as you're listening to me, you might be thinking, I also have so many ideas. Then so many people have ideas. Why they are able to rule the world, they're able to change the world. Why am I not able to change the world, or at least my world, or rule my world? A very important gap here which people miss. To get an idea, so you can't think idea, it comes. It's not that I'm thinking an idea. You cannot think. You can. I'm thinking. Idea comes. It's an divine intervention. It's an what do you call it? Um, Eureka moment. It just comes to you out of nowhere, anytime, any place, anywhere, to anybody. That people get. But idea is not a reality. What is the important aspect here is the gap is execution. Those people alone can rule the world and change their world just by an idea or just having an idea. Oh, I have so many ideas. Few I have executed, so many of them I have not executed for a lot of things. For a lot of things. In my case, is different. And everybody's cases is different. One of the most strangest reason for which people don't execute is laziness, indiscipline, procrastination. Just keep postponing things in life. And in the meantime, somebody comes and executes the same idea and they keep wondering, I also had the same idea. Yeah, you also had the same idea. You also thought about it. But those people acted upon it. In, I think, IT industry or software, they have a very beautiful term called I to I. Not my eye to eye, right? I. Alphabet I to I. It basically means idea to implementation. So when they sit in the brainstorming sessions in the corporates or in the organization, ideas are bounced on the table, and those ideas have to be implemented. I've seen when I have been working with set of people for last so many years in my own team, so many ideas have been discussed, they keep popping up, but somebody has to go and implement it. And those who are able to implement and implement when, the moment you conceive an idea to when do you implement, that gap is the most crucial gap. Because if the gap is too big, the idea can fizz out, or somebody else might chip in with the entire execution plan who has nothing to do with your team or your world and can come with the same idea executed. And this gap where the eye to eye gap, the idea to implementation, if the gap is the least, then the speed of manifesting, the speed of idea becoming into reality, the speed of idea happening and seeing the world change around you is possible. Otherwise, just having idea means nothing. In fact, if you look into the recent history of the world, if you have that awareness and if you look life with a lot of observation, somebody comes with an idea. They come with an idea. They also execute, but their execution is not great. Someone else get inspired by that same idea, picks up the same idea, and executes it much brilliantly well, and they make the most of it. And the one who originally had the idea does not make it. So many cases are there. Some movies, when they are remade in some other language, are a major hit than they were in the original language. So many South Indian movies are remade in Bollywood or Indian cinema, Hindi cinema, and so many Hindi movies are remade in South Indian or other languages, and not both the movies get hit as it was, because somewhere the execution plan was in the remade better than the original. It becomes a major hit, and sometimes the execution plan was not brilliant. Even the same idea which was clicked somewhere doesn't click in this place. Why? Execution matters. Ideas are ideas. It can come to anybody. But smartness, expertise, competence comes only with execution. See, for you having an idea, you don't need competence. For you to have an idea, you need grace. It's an hunch, intuition. It is more to do with a spiritual realm. To whom it will come, when it will come, where it will come, how it will come. You have no idea about it. You can't say, I'll come up with an idea. You can't come with an idea. You can come with a strategy. You can come up with a plan. Idea just comes. That's his grace. But his way of telling this idea's time is come, go. Now, what is in your hand and my hand is the execution plan. If you are able to execute one, you should be the first one to execute. You should be the fastest one to execute. And you are the best one to execute. Then only you can change your world. Then only you can rule your world. If you have the idea and if you're not the first to implement it, and you're not the fastest one to implement it, and you're not implemented or executed the best way, I think even if you are the original source of idea, still you will not have that success. And somebody else can take the idea, get inspired by it, tweak a little, and then present it, execute it fastest and the best way, and they will have that share. They will have that piece of cake which you will never have it. It's not about you having an idea. It's all about your ability to execute it first, fastest, and in the best way. And then only you can, whether you want to be a market leader, you want to be a leader in your life, or you want to have a world of yours. It all depends upon not the only the idea. Idea comes with God's grace. You're blessed one. But you are smart one if you're able to implement it immediately. Idea to implementation. Least amount of gap. The fastest you'll grow in life and build your world. That belief that you will not postpone your ideas and start implementing. Let's start this beautiful, beautiful day. Here we go. Guys, go get set and grow.